We gotta finish this up. Make it go. Make it go. Make it go.
It's Bourbon Night.
There we go.
Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah, and we were on an extreme delay with the computer.
God.
We pressed that button like a minute ago.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've just been sitting here talking to no one.
You guys tell us if we were just acting like idiots for about 30 seconds or not.
No one said hey yet, so I don't think that we were on.
Okay.
So that's good news?
I kind of wish we were. That would have been...
People would have been like, what? This is weird. Them in their natural habitats?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
So, well...
Hello, welcome. It's Bourbon Night. I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning.
Welcome to this last of our Sunday summer hours.
That's true.
Not Sunday, but our summer hours, I should say. We will still be on Sundays.
Go back to our regular 3 p.m. Eastern Time afternoon hours.
Our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, because we don't want to interrupt that thing that is Sunday night football. Right. Now, I realize that there is also football in the afternoon, but there's, it's not as big of a game, right? Unless it's your team playing, and then it's a huge game.
That's a huge game.
It's a huge game, and I'll understand.
And we hope they win.
If we hope your team wins, and I'll understand if you want to go watch it. But we can't compete with football. I don't know. Maybe we can compete with football. Depends on who you are. Anyways.
I think maybe you could compete with football. I don't think I could compete with football.
I'll do my best to compete with football. Anyway, so we're going to go back to our 3 p.m. regularly scheduled programming. Next week, I'm just going to go ahead and give them the inside scoop on next week, is the last live that we'll be doing before we get married.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you the rundown on the wedding bar.
Oh, no, it's towards a Jaeger fund.
Oh, goodness. Well, first we got to pour some of this. Thank you for saying that I can compete. I appreciate that. So yeah, next Sunday we will give you guys the rundown on the wedding bar and what is what, and we'll taste some of the things and talk about them. Fun per usual. Answer your questions, and then we will not be live the next Sunday. I don't know about the Friday episode. We'll see. It's our rehearsal dinner, so we'll decide about that later. But yeah, we won't be live on Sunday the 22nd because we will be at our, quote, honeymoon, which is Bourbon and Beyond.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now
One down.
is knowing that we are in September. We're heading into bourbon hunting season. We're heading into limited release season. Old Forester Birthday Bourbon comes out this coming Friday in our area. We got to make room for that stuff. Yeah. And so we decided it was time to we usually do spring cleaning episodes. We were like, we got to make some room for these fall releases. So right. We're knocking some bottles down tonight.
Yes. So
this is our...
If you can go back to that super chat.
Yes, I will. Sorry, that was delayed. Paul, for the Jaeger Fund. I don't like that, but cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
This is just such a workhorse rye. I love it.
For those of you, for our audience that is part of the Whiskey Vault tribe, you know what you're singing right now in your head because we have a bottle.
Yeah.
We have a bottle down. Mm-hmm. It is Raining Men.
It's Raining Men.
It's Raining Men. Yeah.
And if you don't know, then you should go check.
Yeah.
Find someone who knows and then ask them, and they will tell you. And
how many tribe members do we have in the chat?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hands if you're a tribe member, and let us know. We'll be back there with those guys. Looking forward to that next month.
Yeah, about a month from now. Yeah. Wow,
it's gonna be awesome.
Great.
I see a lot of old friends. I say old friends that we made last year.
But I consider them old friends now. Feels like we've known each other forever.
Tribe. We got a hand up.
Yeah.
Tribe
look at them
here.
all.
Wow.
Nice. And a lurker. That's great.
Maybe I should ask who isn't.
Who isn't in the tribe?
And why aren't you? Well, thank you for being a part of our tribe as well. Although we don't officially call it a tribe because I feel like
trademarked, reserved.
That's theirs.
Cease and desist.
Yeah. But thanks for just being a part of our family.
We got Nutty Squad.
Yeah, our Nutty Squad. Yeah. Being a part of the crew.
He picked that up like he was gonna do something with it. I was like, whoa. Jeff says, y'all gonna take a week off for wedding and honeymoon?
That's week.
That's week. I was like, huh? Congratulations from someone who just celebrated his 38th year of marriage. Well, cheers to you, Jeff.
Congratulations to you, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little time off. We hope you guys understand. Just a little.
Oh, and Chris Chris from Down Under, although he's not Down Under at the moment,
He's
says, see you in 24 hours.
in under 24 hours. They're here tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, so he is still, I don't know. I guess they are still
Maybe
there.
they're in flight?
Maybe.
En route?
They're
en route.
Are you live in the air? That'd be.
Where
that'd
are
be a feat.
you?
How much does that cost?
Where in the world are the Australians?
Where in the world are the Australians?
I picture Carmen Sandiego intro.
Smart Money's on Australia usually.
They're cartoons in my mind
but
right now.
if it's September, Smart Money is on the U.S.
If it's September, they're in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So, cool.
The real question is, how many coins did you ship out this week? Lots of us happy to get our coins.
So happy that you're happy to get your coins. Yes, we've been
So if you don't-
working in Santa's workshop down.
Yeah, if you're not aware,
Oh yeah, what a great intro.
we have the challenge coins now. Drink more bourbon on this side. It's Bourbon Night on this side. America's Native Spirits. Commonwealth of Kentucky. These are like the quarters, everybody. These are the states. We're starting, of course, with Kentucky, but we're going to go to other great states of bourbon. If you like this one, that is very resilient and doesn't chip or break when dropped from a liter height, this is number 435. So there you go.
This is number 435, and I don't know how to mark the first person that gets this if someone asks for it. If I see your name in the chat first, or if you...
No, let's
you know
do
what?
email.
Email.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be
yeah,
email,
yeah, because
'cause
there's
then we
too many
know.
people.
It's bourbonnight@gmail.com.
bourbonnight@gmail.com.
Put 435 in the subject line.
And if it is more than 10 minutes after, then I can almost guarantee you that someone's already claimed it. So
Kiss it. Now it's selling for $100.
now it's worth a lot more. Let me cuddle it a little.
Yeah, cuddle
too.
it. Name it George. Name it George. Oh, see, yeah, we've got a lot of coin. Go to whiskyambitions.com to get your It's Bourbon Night coin. Thank you, Carl Ivy.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you. And we got a new
Steve
shirt.
A. enjoying my Jim Beam repeal batch in my brand new Drink More Bourbon Glencairn, and it's Bourbon Night coin number 36.
Nice. Thank you all for
Thanks
supporting
for the shout outs.
Yeah.
That's just awesome to
Thanks
do that.
for the love.
Do that in the chat.
We appreciate you guys.
Well, what we want to know is what bottles, I love saying bottles that way.
Bottles.
What bottles do you have that just has a little bit left, and why? Is it just because...
I think we got an email.
Okay. Is it just because you forgot about it, you tucked it back in the cabinet?
The coin goes to Glenn, Golf Whiskey.
All right. Awesome. There you go.
You got it.
Um...
He'll sell it on eBay for 3 times what it's worth.
Golf Whiskey Glen. Or is
I can
it...
cuddle another one.
We'll cuddle them all. They're all certified cuddled by Sarah. Or is it... I love how we're trying to get a topic in here.
I know, right?
Amongst the hanging out, the camaraderie. I love it. Or is it one that is it like a special occasion sipper, something that you don't want to finish because then it's gone and you don't have another bottle in reserves and you don't know when
Right.
you get one? Let us know what you have, just a little bit left, and why. And if so, how many?
Oh, I thought he said, sorry, John, it took me a second to process your message. So he said, I got my coin, number 39, broke it in with Wild Turkey 101. We approve of that, breaking
Yes.
in.
You
I
thought it
saw,
said broke?
broke it. And I was like, we literally just, they can be abusive
Yeah.
a little bit. I mean,
They
they are
are-
still ceramic.
They're
so
ceramic, but...
gentle, but it's like a poker chip, right? Like,
Yeah.
you could break it.
Mhm.
It might take a little bit. Yeah.
Man, this is Wild Turkey 101
It's
proof.
a workhorse rye.
Rye, Wild Turkey Rye 101, only sold in a liter. At one time, pretty hard to get. Now, I see it every once in a while. It's about a 50-50 in the big box stores,
Chad Hawley says, well, hello! And I can only imagine that in Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
Oh, I must look like a Yeti in this get-up, dear.
Pretty good.
dear!
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, just great in a cocktail. I know bartenders love this.
I love this
Seen
in a cocktail.
Many,
It's my new favorite.
an old-fashioned made with this, and
It really holds up. My friend Cindy's.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, bye. Legendary old fashioned, which I need to make. I gotta make sure with her if it's cool if I put that recipe out there. I think I maybe said I would at one point and I haven't, but I'm gonna do that at some point with her permission and maybe slightly tweaked because we used a different kind of bitters and I like that too.
It's ours now.
Well, no. It's her inspired, but I feel like I don't want to give her full secret away.
That's better.
But we put this in it, and it is excellent. It's so good. Like, one of my new favorite things. It's great for
And-
fall, so I'm gonna put that out there soon.
Oddly enough, remember, Sarah, when we were on the Wild Turkey 81 rye kick? Mm-hmm. We kind of had that for a little bit. We like discovered these value ryes, like the Jim Beam rye, the Wild Turkey 81 rye. I think there was another one that were like, oh, these are really good.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of fell out of our favor. But I remember going to this one, be
Sounds like court.
it fell out of our favor.
Yes, kings and queens. You have fallen out
You've
of my
fallen
favor.
out of my favor. I said good day. Then we're like, man, the 81 is that decent. The 101 must be incredible. And then we tried the 101 straight, and we're like, I remember us not really liking it.
Yeah.
Or at least not being wild about it. But man, this
It's
now
really
neat. Maybe just needed time to open up that much in the bottle. But this is really good. I really like this.
Brandon Elliott says we should be getting the samples in before the end of the week, before Sunday. Ooh, fun!
Oh, okay. Nice.
I didn't know that there were samples coming, but maybe
Nice.
one of us knew. I don't know.
I think
We never know what the other one knows.
And sometimes neither of us know what
We don't
either
really
of us know.
talk when we're not sitting here. So
Once the camera goes off, immediately I just go this
We
way.
just
She
separate.
goes that way.
Other wings
I'm
of
like,
the house.
See you Sunday.
Yep.
That's not true at all.
That's not at all true.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel like this bottle, like what you said before, is accurate. There have been some things that I've been holding on to. Like there's the Four Roses pick from OBC Kitchen that we've been working on for a while, and there's like this much of it left, and I don't want to kill it tonight. I don't want it to be over, and I'm hanging on to it because I love it so much.
Yes.
But like it has to go at some point.
Yes.
Which, speaking of, well, I have a little bit left.
So Glenn is getting low on a 375 with Blanton's. I'm going to bring it to the October meetup for others to share it. That is very awesome of you. And then Chad Holly said he just got Cornerstone Rye yesterday. Can't wait to try it. Have you all had it?
Do you want to tell him? Not well.
Maybe.
Okay, that's up to you.
We have opened it. That's all I'll say.
And that's all he's gonna say.
Tyler,
Tyler,
thank you for that super chat.
he says, finally catching his first live show. Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, cheers you with my
He's
hearty
got
try.
a very little bit of Knob Creek Single Barrel Select hanging out because he's stuck on other bottles at the moment. So I feel like, yeah, there are a few reasons why you get stuck with like this much in a bottle. And it's because you're hanging on to it because you loved it so much and you're
Yeah.
not going to get another one and you're
Yeah.
afraid. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get another one of those OBC Four Roses picks. I have a connection and I might be able to get one, but there's no guarantee. So I'm hanging on to it. But like this, we're always just drinking so many other
We
things.
have so many things open.
Right? That
I
sometimes
think that's our problem.
it gets neglected.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit of our problem is that we move on to other things and then we leave
Sure.
things like this that we love.
Get neglected, and you don't want to.
Like-
You don't want to neglect it at that level for
No.
too long, because that's a lot of air, folks, especially in a liter. I wanted to read one. Brian says, "I've been babying Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Beef 518, almost cashed." Is that an expression for almost
Cashed, like done.
done?
Yeah.
Is that British? What is that?
I don't know.
Is that local? Is that?
I've heard it used in other
What's your regional
circles.
dialect that you're using there? I don't know, Brian. What's
Okay.
going on?
So this guy is done.
It's done. It's raining men. It's raining men.
What should we do next? I mean,
Hallelujah.
if we're on the
it's
rye train, like,
raining men.
honestly, we're not going to finish this tonight.
We should not. But we can get it lower. We can get it lower. Hey, Barry.
I need an excuse to buy another bottle of Pikesville Rye. And
True.
while we're on the rye subject, let's
While
just
we're on the rye train.
let's just go ahead and do that.
I gotta. Well.
Well, you do
Okay.
you.
And Barry says, "Love you guys." We love you, Barry. Finishing off my Buffalo Trace.
I like you, but you're crazy.
That's classic. Love B Trace. It's a great, just all around 90 proofer.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the age, even though it's not age stated. It's hanging around the 6, 7, 8 year mark. It's
The
good
Linux
stuff.
Cat says, love that Pikesville Rye. Thanks for turning me on to it. So do we. And I've just been needing an excuse to get another full bottle. So
Yeah.
I'm like, let's just finish it at this point.
All of your ryes belong to us. Love that reference. Thank you, Kilco. Kilco putting out episodes on his YouTube page.
Yeah, go check it out.
Go check it out. I think he just put a.
patron.
We got the link. I haven't watched it yet, but got that link you sent.
Because we've been locked away filling coin orders. Love
That
it.
was the first 3.5 hours of our day. Yeah.
And yesterday, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we love it.
Totally lean away.
We love it, though.
But it's great.
It's so good.
It's great. Helps out the channel.
It's honestly like one of those things where it's kind of mindless because you're just like packing things. It's kind of nice because it kind of allows your mind to like go somewhere else and be creative. If that makes sense, like you're not actively using the logic part of your brain to fill orders. It's more of just like an assembly line kind of a thing. So it frees your mind to go think about other things.
Free your mind and the rest will follow. Because of blind. Don't remember the other words.
Shallow.
There it is. Don't be so shallow.
There, you didn't know you were gonna get a duet.
It's Rain and Men. 4 Roses single barrel done from Carl Ivy. It's Rain and Men. There you go.
Yeah. Is anybody else finishing off any bottles tonight? Like I know you guys are drinking on stuff, but
if you are finishing a bottle, please put It's Raining Men in the if you're not part of the tribe, you might be saying what? It's what they sing.
It's what they sing when a bottle's done.
When a bottle's down, it's Raining Men.
I don't know why. I don't know where it originated, but I like it.
We will ask them in October.
So just type that and then what you finished.
Jose in the chat.
Welcome, Jose.
Let's get nutty. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I feel like we should just put a black and white version of like that face and that quote with a
you want to get nuts?
Bourbon. Who would buy that though? Like who would even get it? I mean, I feel like we could get like 20
a limited run.
A limited run. We could get 24 people to buy that shirt. Oh, 2 of us included in that.
Jose is saying It's Raining Men.
Nice.
Or is that to the Linux cat? That might be to the
who
Linux
knows?
cat. I don't know.
Anyways.
What do you think about this Pikesville Rye, Sarah? It went away.
Oh, sorry. Damn, I love Pikesville Rye. If I can get anyone to try Pikesville Rye, I will. And I know there's been some people out there that have been like, but I feel like this is one of those ones where I recommend it so often. I get very, very few people, maybe like one that I can think of that was like, it just wasn't for me. Everyone I know that I give this to, they're like, yes, I love it. It's one of my new things.
I think mostly they're like...
Do you not like it? Tell us.
They're like, oh, but Rittenhouse.
Well, that.
Okay.
And that's fine.
Same family, 100 proof, less money.
Or I feel like people are like, I just don't like rye, and so I'm not even going to give it the time of day.
But it's barely legal.
It's barely a rye.
It's barely legal.
It's just like a little spicier bourbon.
This is made by Heaven Hill. It's 110 proof, and this whiskey is aged at least 6 years. It says so right on the bottle, which is great. So it's basically a 6-year age statement.
Keith Daniel likes it a lot, and I'm with you. A lot. I love it so much. So good.
Yeah, this is one of those ryes that you definitely drink neat. You know? I don't think we've ever put this in a cocktail.
No.
It's
you could, but that's like when people are like, they go to bars and they're like, the bartender's like, oh yeah, we have this $20 cocktail. It's made with Bookers. And I'm like, that's cool, but can I just have the Bookers? Not that you can't put Bookers in a cocktail. It's just like...
Yeah, do what you want.
I will say, you can tell when they use a higher quality bourbon in a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think there's a point of diminishing returns, right?
Yes.
You are going to lose the flavor because of the other ingredients. So there is, like... I don't know. You get a certain level out of it, but then past a certain price, like, it's really just not worth it, in my opinion.
Yes.
And I think Booker's would be one of those things. And, like, I think this is the other thing, too. Like, in that case, use the Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's for.
Or Baby Saz.
Right?
You know, Michael's talking about Baby Saz. I thought I saw someone else. But,
Dang, Scott picked up Pikesville for $48. Nice job.
It's a deal. We actually had a Baby Saz cocktail earlier today.
We did. The Pair Necessities.
From
the Bardstown Bourbon Company. They gave us little cocktail kits at the Bourbon Women's Symposium, and we decided to bring that out earlier while we made some business phone calls.
Business.
Because you can't make business calls without a drink.
It's
business time.
It's business time. Yeah, we did that. And what was the other one we used?
We tried it while we went with the rye, and then we went wheated just to see. So we did Weller Special Reserve and Baby Saz, both Buffalo Trace products.
I liked the Baby Saz cocktail better.
I liked the Weller. So there you go.
Couple.
I thought the pear came through more with the Weller because of sweetness. They carried each other. Mm-hmm. And the rye, I think, in my opinion, overpowered the pear, but you liked it because it gave the spicy.
Would you give me that coin? Carl Ivy was saying that he
That's Glenn's
appreciates. I know, but I'm handling it.
Yes, you are.
Carl Ivy said he appreciates the Nutty Squad shout out that is on the coin.
Thanks, Joseph.
Right here, hashtag Nutty Squad. Kentucky, because that's the state. It's Bourbon Night. United we stand, divided we fall. That is Kentucky's motto. We got 2 Glencairns right here, and we're back to Nutty Squad. So that's what it is, folks.
Yes.
Do you want me to? Should I put it in my mouth?
No.
Will that make it less?
No, Glenn doesn't
less
want that.
valuable?
Glenn doesn't want that. Stop that. Don't do it.
Okay. Hey, Chris again.
He said green gold, and 130 proofs.
P. Straight.
You're a jerk. Straight from the barrel. I hate you. Delivery tomorrow, maybe.
In stereo. Chris, that's amazing. That deserves a
How does
hearty
he know?
cowbell cheers.
Yes, it does.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Ugh. So yeah, first coin in a series of many. Obviously, there's lots of great bourbon-loving states out there. I hope maybe your state will be coming up soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
We could. This could last a while. There's 52 of them if you didn't know.
Jose says, take my money. Or if it's coming from Philip J. Fry, it'd be, shut up and take my money. That's the best Philip J. Fry I can do. But, anyway.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
What are you doing? Yeah. I'm like, oh.
This is good. This is good. I love Pikesville. Love me some Pikesville.
Yes.
Ricky?
True. Ricky says was in Louisville last weekend, went to Peerless, Old Forester, and Michter's. That's really a great. That's a great couple of.
All pretty close to each other.
Nice trip. Good job. Corky Taylor signed my bottle of Peerless Rye.
Wow.
Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. What a great trip that you had.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Craig says, I collect Navy Challenge coins and can't wait to add this to the collection. Well, we're so happy to be a part. We feel honored to be a part of the Navy collection.
We had a firefighter contact us and asked if his fire station number was available, and it was, thankfully. So got that coin.
Because we sold about a third of them so far, and
I would say we're over a third.
It's
now.
a limited run, so
yeah, 500 in this batch.
So yeah, I mean,
yeah.
At this point, when people request numbers, we're like, it's hit or miss on whether or not we have it.
So
still.
the best way to get your number is to become a patron. We go by the levels, so your upper tier gets the first crack at the numbers and so on and so forth. But
there's 500 numbers, so there's a lot.
Yeah, and even your dollar level still gets a pick before we tell the general public that. We just feel like that's fair because patrons are patrons. They decide to contribute to the teamwork that makes that dream work.
Contribute back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, because on the website there's nowhere to put in a request for a number, so it's kind of we have 500 and you get.
Yeah, there is, but it's really hard.
Yeah. Well,
there is a way to do it.
So there's really not.
And one person figured it out. I'm proud of that person. They figured it out.
The platform doesn't make it easy for those types of things. It's not like we're choosing to make it really hard. It's just the way that it is.
Yeah. And for only a $25 upcharge, Sarah will kiss your coin.
Did I say 52 states? I think I was thinking 52 cards in a deck. We've been drinking.
There's only 52 states.
Is that what I said? I did. I said 52 states, didn't I?
The day, for me, it's only 49. Man. The day, what is?
Now that's gonna end up on the internet like in those old episodes of what was that show with Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey where she would say stupid things about like chicken of the sea.
Yeah.
Chickens can't swim, or like buffalo wings really come from buffaloes. That is going to be me with that comment. Sometimes I cross my wires, and that was like 52 cards in a deck, 50 states. Obviously, I know that there are 50 states.
52
I went to elementary school.
I'm channeling a line from Abe Simpson from The Simpsons. He said something about 49 states. The day I recognize Missouri, I'll be dead in my grave, or something like that.
Yeah.
Just love what I said, Missouri.
Right.
Anyway, you're still working on that Pikesville.
I don't have to be.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Do I need to buy a new flag?
Wow, I'm going to live this one down, aren't I?
Yeah. Anyway.
I got bourbon brain. I got wedding brain. I've been doing too much Orange Theory.
It's true.
I've been losing brain cells.
It's true. We didn't miss one, did we?
I don't think so. No, we cheers, Tim.
Yeah, okay.
What you doing?
Just making sure.
This is my chat.
Just making sure.
I run this chat.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I recognize Missouri. That's right.
Oh, you gotta love the
Cold
Simpsons.
day in hell before I recognize Missouri.
So we can definitely polish off this Russell's.
Ooh.
Or we can polish off this Maker's cask strength next. We got a Booker's.
Oh.
And we got a little Corner Creek.
Yep.
I feel like we can polish that off too.
Yeah.
What say you?
What say you?
If, more impressions, Keith says. Claps. The 265 other people watching, I'm not sure if they agree with that, but we will. Impressions you shall get.
Sure. Or we could just make a big suicide of all
No,
of
no,
these.
no, no, no,
we're
no,
not going to do that. We're not going to do
I
that.
kind of want to do the Makers, I think, for first, and then I think I want to go to the Bookers because that will make for a more fun ending.
Todd Koopa is asking which pick is the Russell's Reserve. This is a Lexington Bourbon Society pick.
Oh, we're getting all the Russell's votes and Bookers, so we'll go with those first.
It comes from Warehouse H.
H.
H, if you're British. Warehouse H. I love when they're talking about Comic-Con. They talk about the panel in Hall H. Hall H.
Hall H.
Yeah.
Russell's it shall be.
Yes. Russell's it shall be.
There we go.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining
All right, that's
men.
enough, because we'll get flagged.
Oh, we'll get
Copyright.
copyright strike because it sounds just like the recording.
This
Plus,
Booker's...
Rex and Daniel will break down our door and they'll say, "What are you doing?
Stop stealing our stuff.
That's our thing."
Kilco says, do we have an infinity bottle? We do, and we should probably be pouring some of this stuff into there, huh?
True. I think we're past the infinity bottle part.
Yeah, I think a lot of these we've actually done
Yeah.
that with. This is,
got
someone
one
asked
sitting
about the
over there.
Booker's batch. This is the Kitchen Table 2018-04.
Ooh,
We do love this a lot, so that explains why we're at the bottom of it. We have more, so don't fear.
Have no fear.
We'll get
Kitchen
to
table
this
is here.
next. But first, the Russells. Chad, do you remember what Joseph Brazo said about your Warehouse D pick? Warehouse Delicious? Do you remember what he said?
What?
No, he doesn't remember.
What?
I don't know.
What Joseph Brazo said?
About
Warehouse Delicious?
yeah.
I recall him saying something. I think it was the best damn.
He said it was the best pick he's ever had, right?
Yeah, something like
definitely.
that. Yeah, we're pretty.
One
we're
of
pretty
these days, our next pick's gonna come in. One of these days.
good. One of these days.
And patrons will be the first to know.
I feel
Sorry,
like- I
just
feel like
gotta put
there
that
should
out
be
there.
a song with one of these days, but I can't think of what it is.
I don't know. It's too much silence, though. I don't like it.
For some reason, I'm thinking of "You gotta have faith, you gotta have," but
No.
that doesn't have one of these days.
No.
That's good. This one's
This
kind of
is
been hanging
very
around for a while.
tasty.
Floor 5-13-3. So it's
What
probably
does that mean?
floor
Bin?
5. It's probably Rick 13 and level 3 of the Ricks, I would imagine. I'm not completely sure. Pretty
not
sure
sure.
on the floor 5 is the 5th floor.
What does bin your first pick mean, William? I don't know what that means. I thought
Buy
buy
it
it
now.
next.
Buy
Or
it
buy
now.
it now?
Buy it now.
I don't buy things in whiskey groups.
I know you don't.
I
you're
see
not-
people
the
get
lingo is.
No, I know the lingo,
Yeah,
but
Ben, buy it now.
I think people get ripped apart too many times in groups sometimes, and it's intimidating. Even though I know what I'm talking about, I just
Most people are really
personally
cool, but
don't want to put
some
myself out
people-
there. Yeah.
Some people are, they get kind of cray.
But it's the same reason why I don't post a lot of selfies and stuff, because you're just basically asking for someone to be like, what do you
Right.
think? You're so special.
Right.
Oh, you're a woman that likes bourbon? How cute.
Yeah, but do you really like bourbon?
Oh, you don't even know what this acronym means that we just made up 5 minutes ago. Sorry.
The acronyms do kind of kill me. It's just like, does it take that much time just
Not
to type
knocking
it
the
out?
groups, not-
FT, for trade, ISO, insert show.
Well, I don't think it's about...
BIN, buy it now. SMB, SIB, small batch, single barrel.
My understanding was that like abbreviations in the language was used to make it less easy to
The man.
track
Yeah,
what
for
was
sure.
going on.
For sure. Sure.
Totally remember. Oh, Kilco says, always remember that women saved bourbon is Huh? Yes. Women saved bourbon.
I always remember Kilco was a little drunk.
We did.
The women saved bourbon.
Oh, Scott just ordered a shirt.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, the phone's kind of been buzzing
It's been
here.
bzz, bzz.
If there's any other coins you'd like for me to kiss?
If you vote on if you want Chad to kiss a coin or I'll do it. Whatever.
Chad Holly.
Chad says new time. Oh, this time has had me missing recent streams. Here's some money because I missed you guys. Oh, we missed you too.
Thank you, Chad.
Don't you worry, we'll go back to
Appreciate
our
it.
regular time.
And Joseph Brazo.
He says Sarah is a girl who likes bourbon, which does make her special and cute.
Cheers, Joseph.
Oh, you're so nice. Goodness. William wants a coin. You just ordered on whiskeyambitions.com. Yeah. Anyways, not knocking bourbon groups at all. I think the community is great. I just think
totally.
sometimes you get a couple bad apples and it can ruin it for everybody. So
The mouthfeel coin edition, says Jose. Ooh, this coin has an exceptional mouthfeel.
Don't. Both kiss aside, and I'll take it, Craig says. Well, we don't have another one up here right now, but I mean, we can arrange that.
We can arrange it. Yeah. This is a really good pick.
This just reminds me of Mike Tyson, that thing with the pigeons. Now, Keith. No? You've never seen that? Because he can't. Never mind. It's a meme. It's a meme.
It's a meme?
It's out there on the internet. Now,
Okay.
Keith.
Okay.
Sorry.
I believe you.
Google it later, and you'll laugh, and you'll thank me. You will laugh.
Google it now and thank me later.
It's true.
Yeah.
The exceptional mouthfeel edition. Chad will lick your coin and send you a personal note about his mouthfeel. Gross.
I'll send you a Polaroid.
This is very serial killer-esque. You realize, like, licking it, writing a handwritten note
and
with a Polaroid.
A little bit of hair.
That's
I'll
weird.
just put a little
Weird stuff.
in a rubber band, just a little bit of hair.
Nope.
Would you lick my coin?
Oh no, Brian Allred says we're buffering. No,
I lick my coin.
We can't have that. Let us know if that continues. We don't want that.
I think it might be just you.
Oh.
We have 0.0% dropped frames.
I love Zero Dropped Frames. Sounds like a movie.
I love that band. Their new stuff, not so much.
But their original
their first
album.
two albums are great.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be us. I don't know. we might be buffering.
Nope, no buffering, they said. All good. Well, that's just great.
Well, that's just fantastic.
I feel like these episodes are like the sneakier ones where I feel like I'm not going to get that.
For Schnickered?
Yes. And I do because we're trying to finish them, so the pours are bigger than I realize. And then by the end of it, I'm like, look how many bottles we finished. And it sneaks up on me more than a regular episode. So.
It's true because, sometimes with a regular pour, I'll pour less. But if we're trying to finish a bottle,
we got to pour it all.
I know that first one we had, what was it? Oh, the 101 Rye was a little bit bigger pour than I normally would have done. Steven Sussman
wants to know, when are we getting the Squirrel Nutty shirts? Also love the story from last week because people call and come to my job with animals all the time. Oh man, we gotta work on that. I'm gonna say,
shirt.
Oh, we were supposed to do the Bookers next.
No, okie
Yeah, we gotta work on that. I'm gonna say give us like a month until after the wedding at least, because that's something we gotta have designed, and it's gotta be just right. I think it can't be too cartoonish. It has to be, I don't know. It has to have that certain something.
Yeah.
So.
But je ne sais quoi.
Humor, but I don't know. It's gotta have something else going on too.
Yeah.
So we'll work on it.
Cliff Lash asked an interesting question. Well, first of all, he said, "Congrats, cats." He says, "Who distills David Nicholson?" So David Nicholson is a Luxco or Luxro product. They do have their own distillery, but they are not up to their distillate being on shelves yet. So
every last drop counts.
I was actually thinking about looking into that because I don't know if you guys have seen our first episode in the semifinals of the $64 under $30, but there's a little bit of an upset, a narrow one, but a little bit. David Nicholson could be Heaven Hill. That wouldn't surprise us.
It would make a lot of sense.
But I haven't put in the research yet. If anyone in the chat knows, I know we have a lot of knowledgeable
Speak up.
bourbon people in the chat. So if you have that knowledge already, please share it with the group.
Yes, please do.
Michael.
Sneaky snookered.
Awesome.
Awesome. That needs to be a shirt.
There you
Thanks. I also saw some offers for getting either Perry to design the shirt, or if we need help with the designing of the shirt. Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I don't know. Maybe we should do do you remember as kids?
Oh man.
If anyone ever did this at in elementary school, they would have competitions for everyone to submit their artwork to be the cover of the yearbook. And I feel like we should do the same thing.
Yeah, totally. Totally. I have in my head what I want the squirrel to look like. But
we can't.
I'm an artist if I am looking at a comic book. And I used to do this when I was a kid. I would draw like Superman and Batman. If I'm looking, I wouldn't trace, but if I could look at a drawing, I could recreate the drawing. But looking at something real, I just didn't have it.
Yeah, I cannot draw real things. I also
Yeah.
can't draw people at all. So the squirrel will be a problem. But yeah, it should be. We gotta find someone to do the squirrel.
Yeah.
So I saw Kilco, and then someone else said ask Perry. So we'll shop around for some squirrel things.
Yeah, for sure. For some squirrel things. That's our life now.
Whiskey Crusaders says, will there be Jaeger bombs at La Quinta? No.
I mean, I feel like now someone will bring Jaeger and
It's
Red Bull.
gonna be like getting iced, like Smirnoff Ice
Right.
when you open something. Except for it's gonna be like me and Jaeger bombs, and I'm just gonna be throwing up all
See, I feel like
weekend.
that would be unfortunate because I know there's going to be so much great whiskey there. You don't want to take your tolerance down or your, let's call it experience level or whatever,
Yeah.
down from a Jaeger bomb.
I also think that when I drink Jaeger, but any bombs,
She gets mean.
I get mean. I want to fight, and I
fights
get
people.
angry, and I don't know why. I think it's the upper and the downer mixed together. Like the Red Bull's go crazy, and the alcohol's get away from me, I'm tired. So together they make one really angry person later.
Yeah.
I usually just get mad and then fall asleep. It's weird.
Yeah.
So no, not my favorite thing. I mean, I'll do one on the show for, a price. It's not free. I don't do anything for free. No, I'm just kidding. But in person, I don't know. In Austin, there's going to be so many other things.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nutty Bomb from Jose.
Jose.
Yes, it is definitely Nutty Bomb. I love Kitchen Table. I know some other people.
I love Bookers.
Some other people were on about Kentucky Chew and
Well, to each their own. They can have those bottles, and we'll take
remember
more of the sip a while.
the others.
Teresa's batch, or
That's this year.
Kathleen's batch, or
Kathleen's batch was last year.
one of last year, I think.
Teresa is this year. Kitchen Table though is what we just finished up. 2018 04. It's Raining Men.
Nice.
I kind of feel like our thing, if we're gonna have a thing for finishing bottles, and we might establish this here, and hopefully this follows us to La Quinta.
Yeah.
Is bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. Is that too obvious? Bump.
I
bump,
love it.
Bump. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey! I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. And then I just throw it and it breaks.
No, you can't throw stuff at La Quinta.
No, not at La Quinta.
Someone said, let's see, Brian said, have you had Booker's Country Ham? No, we've been on the lookout. He says it's amazing.
It's hitting everywhere before here, it seems like.
We are always the last ones to get stuff.
That's so unfair.
It doesn't even make sense.
We could drive to Northern Kentucky and go to Party Source, and I guarantee you it's there right now. Because we've done that before. When we were trying to do our
Party Source always has it first.
best of 2018, actually 17 and 18 Bookers, and we were looking for the 04, we had to go there because man, it's going to be the end of the year. We need to know.
I mean, I would complain, but I like any reason to go to Party Source. So
Sure, it's pretty awesome. Because then we get to see J.O.
and we get to go check out the New Riff gift shop. That's always fun.
J.O. Tasting Bar at Party Source is amazing. Go look him up. They
Yes.
also have a YouTube channel that you can check out.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Lots and lots of videos.
Love it.
More than just bourbon, too.
Tyler says, can we create a Nutty Bomb shot? Someone smarter than me should figure this out. I mean, with that new Screwball,
that Screwball
peanut butter whiskey should be able to,
Sorry, I leaned into
something.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, there should be something out there. Steven says we should do a community collage designed T-shirt with everyone's favorite "It's Bourbon Night" moment.
Wow.
It's just a bunch of Jaeger bombs and squirrels and
Squirrels
pictures of Nutty and squirrels taking Jaeger bombs. Big angry Jaeger bomb squirrels.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow.
128
16 emails.
Well, okay.
That's a lot.
128 proof, 6 years, 8 months, 7 days. So good. So good. You know how you can tell a Scotch drinker?
They'll tell you that they drink Scotch.
Well, yeah.
You know how you can tell a bourbon drinker?
They'll tell you bourbon's the best whiskey?
Yeah.
No, you know how you can tell a Scotch drinker?
How?
They speak in ABV. They're like, it's 64% ABV. That's fine, because I can do that math. But if it's like, it's 7.73 ABV, I'm like, don't make me do math. Just tell me the proof.
Yeah, we just want to know what the proof is.
But that's how you can tell. That's how you can tell. They talk in ABV. We talk in proof. We drink bourbon.
Well,
And the proof is in the proof.
I don't know if it's such a difference between like bourbon and Scotch as it is between Scotland and the U.S.
Well, I think it might just be other whiskey drinkers. Because I think maybe...
Bye, Matt.
See, Matt. Japanese and...
Right, but just how like we use a different like measurement system.
Irish whiskey.
Right.
They tend to speak in ABV.
Yeah.
And they never say the proof. It's just ABV.
But they also speak in different measurement system. Like
Yeah.
they use a different measurement.
But it's just weird. It's like, oh, this one's 58.12 ABV.
I don't know.
Yeah, but we're about the proof. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's some of my funny observations. Yeah. Have you ever noticed what's the deal with ABV? They're over here talking about percentages. I just want to know the proof.
Yes, I know this, but I can't remember where it's from.
It's Seinfeld. That's my Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, please tell me she was the only one who
They
didn't
got
know
it,
that.
they got it, they
Okay,
got it.
cool.
But it sounded like it was something else.
Jeff Wimbush.
Says, I can visualize a fighting Mad Sarah. Yeah. It's like...
That sounds like a soccer
But like the punches,
team.
it's
The Fighting Mad Sarahs.
But it's like cute, because like they're fists of fury, but they don't hurt anybody. Not that I ever hit anyone. I don't.
No.
But I get so mad. Chad Holly said it was spot on. Well, I don't know.
Thank you. I could have been in a car getting coffee with some comedian.
You could.
Yeah, thank you.
Or you could be the comedian. No, you could be the comedian in the car getting coffee.
The comedian?
With Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the comedian from the DC comic, which is Watchmen.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay then.
Okay.
Sarah knows Kung Fu. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. I feel like that goes along with It's Raining Men.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like when you crack a bottle. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody was popping corks.
Popping bottles.
Popping bottles. Yeah. Popping bottles.
No.
Well, we are done with that one.
Yup. Ooh, that Booker's is good.
Yeah, man, Booker's. I feel like they've been
Someone
a little
said-
off profile in 2019 so far.
Art says sound like more like Don Knotts than Seinfeld. Who is that guy?
No.
Yes, that guy. That's what I thought he was doing.
Yeah. Sometimes my Jimmy Stewart can go Don Knotts-ish.
Everybody ends up going Christopher Walken. Or, no, is it everyone ends up going Jimmy Stewart? I can't remember.
I don't know. I like doing Don Knotts from The Family Guy, where they do Empire Strikes Back, which I think it might be something Dark Side. It's not Blue Harvest. That was the first one.
Okay.
No, something Dark Side is Jedi. What was Empire? Maybe it was that. Anyway, he rides his Don instead of a Tauntaun.
Oh, yeah, the Don.
It's Don Knotts, and he goes,
Well, I don't think I can
he's
keep
like,
going.
well, it's too cold out here for me. Oh, I'm gonna die now. Oh, and that's my Don Knotts. That's when I'm doing Don Knotts. But if I'm doing Jimmy Stewart,
That's my favorite. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
you did too get a cowbell. We cowbelled you, and then later we
did
read it. But
yeah.
we'll still.
There was a delay.
We'll
You'll get another one. Thanks
Yeah.
for that $2.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, my Jimmy Stewart is always from It's a Wonderful Life.
But that sometimes turns into Don Knotts, I think, just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy to that blurred line between Jimmy Stewart and Don Knotts.
It's blurred lines. But it, what do you want, Mary? You want me to lasso you the moon? I'll throw a lasso up there. I'll lasso you the moon. Drafty old saving and loans building. That's my.
Yes,
yeah.
it is. It is.
There you go.
Jose says, it's Bourbon Night. Where did you get those glasses? Oh, Jose.
Oh, Jose.
We got them from whiskyambitions.com. You know.
Yeah.
You know. He's just trying to throw it in there.
For those who are whiskey ambitious, we salute you. This is for Jeff Winbush.
Oh, yes. For Jeff.
And
Sounds
just,
like he was.
Just in case you didn't.
Sounds like it was for him. Is he gone? Something wrong.
It's no longer for him. He is no longer with us.
Gary says, show the ring. This ring? You can't really see it from there. It's nice. I love it.
When you talk about my ring, that's not here.
Oh, yeah.
yet.
Tell him about your ring.
Yeah. Talked about this last week on the live, but want to mention again, wedgewoodrings.com. I sent them a barrelhead. Could also be a stave. This one of those, a barrelhead from Knob Creek. Yeah, this one's not so great.
It tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, no, it's
It tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, no joke.
not good, which is surprising
Or a
that
cherry
you picked
one.
it, but it wasn't this bottle. It was a new bottle because this one's been low for too long. Whiskey in the Six.
What did he say? Looking forward to It's Bourbon Night.
10 bourbons
to try before you die. Something that we're working on, yes.
Yes. Thank you, Whiskey in the Six.
We look forward to
appreciate that.
being a part of it. And James Wolverton says, great, Jimmy Stewart. So.
Oh, thank you, James. See, James knows. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like watermelon or cherry, but it is a straight up Jolly Rancher. That is so weird. This one's also been open for a while.
Yeah, it has.
But I don't remember it.
This is pretty old.
I did say that the new Corner Creek one that we opened and did with the 64 under 30 I did say cherry on that. This is
watermelon.
Quite fruity.
Oh God.
Very Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, very Jolly Rancher. Sorry, back to my commercial.
So weird. Yeah, Wedgewood Rings.
Wedgewoodrings.com. So it's a Knob Creek barrelhead that is going to be made into the inside of my wedding ring, and then the outside is going to be this.
It's like a sandblasted black zirconium or titanium.
Black zirconium.
It's like a matte finish, very sleek.
Yeah. So wedgewoodrings.com. I think we may be getting a little bit of a promo code. Got to check on that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Just wait.
But we're live, so whoopsie. But Wedgewood Rings. I trust it to wear it on my finger, so obviously I endorse it. So.
And yeah, we'll give you an update about it. Like, people always want to know, like, how do those hold up? Blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we'll be living proof of, and we can provide you real-time updates.
And if you don't want to send them something, they have staves there.
Yeah, they have lots of staves.
And you can pick where it's from, and they can put that stave.
And it's not just bourbon. They've got scotch and all kinds of stuff.
Everything, yeah.
Gary wants to know, is it wooden? Like the inside, so it's basically like a layered ring. So the inside layers, you can do the outside, the full thing.
It's like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, but this one
it's like a Tootsie Pop.
You take the inside and it's the wooden layer, and the outside is metal, so they fuse them together. It's pretty cool. But you can check out all the stuff that they have. It's wedgewoodrings.com.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is the wood going to swell when it gets wet? That's a great question, Joseph. I think they seal it. Yeah, so that it can't swell. Yeah. Otherwise, it would not come off Chad's finger, and I think that would be uncomfortable.
And I've had that before. when I went to get my finger size, she was like, I think you're 9.5. I'm like,
and then he was like,
and I ran around just screaming for a while.
Wiggled it for forever, couldn't get it off. And I started to freak out.
I had to break out the Crisco. Not really.
It gave me anxiety. I don't like when things get stuck like that. I'm like, oh no, this is now our new life. You with this thing around your hand.
With like 50 other sizes of rings and one ring on me.
Or you could just get a metal cutter or something.
Yeah, well,
there's metal cutters, right? Just things like that.
Kilco needs a redbreast cast ring now. Well, you should get one. I don't know if they have redbreast.
If they
don't, if you don't, get it and send it to them, and they'll make it for you.
Sure.
Yeah. I've emailed correspondence with them, and they're just super, super nice. So I speak highly of them.
Yeah, totally. And I think, like, even if you see something on their site and you're like, I like that, but I kind of want it to be like this, I think they do custom, like, design stuff, too. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I mean, dream your own ring, and they'll make it. And it'll be out of whatever barrel you want. I mean, imagine, like, if you were part of a barrel pick, you could get a stave and have a ring made out of that. That's really awesome.
Which is what I wanted to do with our barrel pick.
But our barrel
it
pick
didn't
wasn't
come,
in yet.
Hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, so that's okay. Gary wants to know, is mine a diamond? Actually, it's called Morganite. It is not a diamond, but it is big and pretty, and I like it.
By her choice.
It was my choice.
It's not like I was like, baby, you ain't getting a diamond.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
Well, there are
find,
small diamonds around it, but
How do you feel about glass with a little bit of Windex squirted on it? Makes it shines up real nice. How about that?
No, I picked it. I like it. It's kind of like a nude colored stone. It's nice. I like it.
It's almost like mood.
Sometimes it's pink.
Sometimes it's pink. Sometimes it's like this brownish hue. Kind of almost looks like bourbon sometimes.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just when I'm thirsty.
Maybe. It's cool. I love it. I get compliments on it all the time. And I don't know. I don't trust myself with something that expensive on my finger because if you know me and you guys watch me all the time, we drop stuff. I'm clumsy.
We drop stuff.
I lose things.
Yeah.
So this is within the realm of things that, like, I don't want to lose it. But if I did, I'm not going to, like, throw up or have, like, a Kim Kardashian lost her $1 million ring in the ocean meltdown.
Eesh.
Yeah. Not going to do that.
Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. All right. It's already catching on.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
I think we have time for one more.
I think we do. And I think this is the one.
I think you were ready to get over that one. This is definitely.
Oh, I was. It's not good.
I mean, I'm still drinking it, but
it's
just weird.
Been in that bottle for a while.
It's weird.
You know, that bottle was probably pre-you. Yeah.
And you let me drink that?
Yeah.
I've been around for a while, so...
Not like pre-you being born.
No, like...
Pre-me knowing you.
Knowing you. That's been since 2014.
That's why we didn't put it in the flight. We bought a new
a new one.
Yeah,
Yikes.
we wouldn't do that.
No wonder it tastes like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Oh, well, it's not going to kill me.
Yeah. How many is this tonight? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be killing number 6. Killing in the name of bourbon.
Let's do it.
So I know we've been working on this one for a while.
We have been working on this one for a while.
It's been on our bar cart for a while, which is where we put a lot of stuff that we're trying to drink through is on the bar cart because it's out, it's accessible, or our bourbon cabinet. But if it's on the very front, out of sight, out of mind, right? So here we go. And Sarah and I are just so happy to find a Makers that we like.
More than one now. We
More
have
than
3.
One. Oh, we're up to 3.
Cask Strength, Private Select, and the 101.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
And 46. I mean, 46 is... There's some recipes out there that we like pretty well.
Yeah.
That Keeneland blend's good.
No, that's the Private Select. That's 3.
Oh, that's Private Select. I thought that was a 46.
There is also the 46, but
But not from Keeneland.
No.
Keeneland's a Private Select.
Correct.
Well, that one's good.
Yes, it is.
That Mercantile.
Which makes me really happy because I may have said this before, but Makers is in the area where my mom is from, her hometown. And all my family loves Makers, and I've always wanted to love Makers.
Even though they put it with Mountain Dew.
They do put it with Mountain Dew, yes. We call it a redneck margarita. No, I'm just kidding.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Okay. And it got a little choked up. All right, so this particular...
Tickle.
See, Barry liked it. Snippers.
Well...
Thank you, Barry.
I think that's snipers. Snippers would have 2 P's.
Oh, you're right. It's all the way over there. I can't.
See, now pay attention to his mistake, not my counting mistake.
Remember when Sarah messed up earlier? That was great.
No,
Let's
him,
relive that.
him.
Let's put that in a boomerang.
52 states.
There's 50 playing cards and there's
52 states.
If I know anything about geography, so there's 52 states.
And I was just making fun of people yesterday who don't know geography. Someone was saying, like, some people on the West Coast don't even know, like, spatially where all the other states are because they only care about, like, West Coast and East Coast. So they're either going from, like, LA to New York, and they don't really think about what's in the middle. And now I'm like, well, there's 52 states.
See, Michael says Chad's musical talents shining through. But then he put the blah face, so I don't know what he means. He might be being sarcastic. Gary, can you both sing?
No, I cannot. I'm not musically inclined. No. I played the clarinet once. That's about it.
There you go.
Do not sing. Chad can vouch for me. At karaoke time, I have to be very drunk, and even then it's not good. So it's okay. You can say it.
This maker's cask strength is 110.7 proof, or for you Scotch drinkers, it's 55.35% ABV.
Oh, I'm sorry you're disappointed that I can't sing.
Sorry.
I'm also disappointed that I can't sing. It would be nice, but oh well.
This is good.
You can't have it all.
I like it. I like it. It's just, I feel like Makers is a statement, at least to us and some other people, that the right proof is really key.
It's key.
90 proof from Makers just doesn't make sense to us. It doesn't enter into our brains.
My taste buds are like...
It's not fathomable.
Ugh.
Fathomable. 101 proof? Great.
Makes sense.
Cask strength? Great.
Definitely.
Yeah. But 90 proof, just no.
I think I like the Private Selects better than... I love the cask strength, but I think I like the Private Selects better just because you get that like extra character.
Yeah.
With those staves that they age with.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go. Kevin says, when my in-laws come over, they finish a lot of low bottles. I get a little embarrassed to take my recycle bin out. You should watch Aquavite's recycle reviews. I love it.
Oh, it's excellent.
Love it.
Aquavite on YouTube. Roy.
Ugh. Speaking of Scotch drinkers.
His recycled reviews. I was watching his latest one, and he had a Basil Hayden. He wasn't too crazy about it. Said a lot is lost because of it being proof down 80. We agree.
I agree.
But I noticed on his label, it said it was an 8-year age stated. And I was like, Roy, where did you get that 8-year age stated Basil Hayden? I haven't seen that over here in, I don't know,
like
6,
forever?
7? Yo, Mr. White, I called you. Pick up your phone, like forever ago.
Yeah.
Pick up your phone. Call me back. You bitch. I'm sorry, you can't do Jesse Pinkman without
Doing the whole
saying
thing.
the B word. So I'm sorry if I offended.
Oh, so Chad can't say it, but Jesse Pinkman can say it.
Jesse Pinkman can say it. It's
okay.
part of his lingo.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's show that.
Let's show
I
that.
vote show.
I approve that, Chad.
I
Hawley.
approve this message.
Yeah.
No, I love Breaking Bad. It's great. I love
They're doing the movie.
Yeah,
That's
they're doing
so
the movie. They just
awesome.
came out with a tequila. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Them together. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, they collaborated on a tequila together.
And I'm
not a tequila drinker, but I'm about to go get that tequila.
I'm about to go get that. I want Los Pollos Hermanos to be a store in my town. I want to eat there. I want Gus Frank to come and ask me if everything is okay. I want him. I want that.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Hopefully I wouldn't get somehow murdered.
Right. You know, you eat the chicken and hope you don't get murdered. So there's that. Better Call Saul, amazing too. You can go to the Cinnabon anytime.
Yeah, Better Call. Right. Yeah.
You better
Better Call
hit that
Saul is
It's
amazing.
also great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lower stakes.
I think we need to start inventing drinks centered around TV shows. Oh, I did have a really good Halloween idea that I don't know if I want to
This
share.
came up in an episode.
Should I share it with them?
Yes.
I think it's okay. I want to do
I don't know.
bourbons paired with Halloween movies. So like the embodiment of this scary movie, this horror movie. Not that the bourbon is scary, just like qualities about the movie that mimic qualities in the bourbon. You know, people pair Halloween. I think the Halloween candy with the bourbon thing. We've done it.
Although
Everyone
I do
does
want to
it.
see something that pairs well with candy corn because
That's gross.
come on.
I would just say something like maybe like mellow corn would be good with candy corn. I don't know.
Mellow candy corn.
I think like, you know, like when you think Nightmare on Elm Street, like the long like claws or whatever he has. What does he have?
They're like hand knives.
Like Wolverine, kind of.
Not really.
But-
Those are here. His are here.
Okay, sorry, hand knives. Like and the dark
Like Scary
and like
Terry
the
on-
red and green and the nightmares
Remember
and the
Scary
dreams.
Terry?
No.
Rick and Morty? Oh, bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Rick and Morty, Scary Terry.
So I think that I kind of want to pair like like this is the perfect bourbon for this movie. And like I was thinking about like the one what's it called? The Thing, where they're all stranded out in like the snow and it's what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy 2? He plays Peter Quill's dad.
Oh, him.
What's his name?
Oh man, I'm blanking on his name. Very famous actor.
Very famous
Mary
actor.
Goldie Hawn.
He was in Overboard.
Yes, he was in Overboard.
What's his
the
name?
original Overboard.
What's his name?
Come on, internet. I know we're on a little bit.
Kurt Russell.
We're on a
Thank you.
delay, so we're like, catch
Kurt
up.
Russell, The
Kurt
Thing,
Russell.
right?
Yeah.
Like where everybody gets infected and
Yeah.
like it spreads. Like I'm like, what bourbon do I want to
Snake
drink?
Plissken, right?
What do I want to drink while I watch that?
Yeah.
And I want to pair bourbons
from
with
New York,
movies.
Escape from LA.
So how does that sound? I mean,
I think Cabin in the Woods would be easy. You want to go with a campfire tasting
yeah,
bourbon,
that's what I'm saying.
something smoky.
Like, put me, and then like for the cold one where you're out in the cold, like
Yeah.
let me think of something that's gonna like fit this atmosphere. So that's my
like
goal
it.
for Halloween is that
So instead of dinner and a movie, it's dinner and a drink.
dinner and a drink. Yeah,
Ooh.
or yes.
Yeah. Then we could watch the movie, do a podcast companion, like
While we watch the movie?
While we watch the movie, and put it on our Patreon. Drink More Bourbon podcast.
That would be funny. I do love to talk during movies.
Yeah, you do. Like, shut up.
I like to make funny
Shut
comments.
up.
It's funny. Cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys like
We're not
it.
the two guys from the Muppets that set up on the balcony. You know, that's not us.
I'm one of them.
Well,
I
actually,
don't know about
she-
you.
she-
They're my spirit animal.
Yeah, she kind of is one of them.
Yeah, I love to do that.
They have names, but I can never remember what they are.
Narco Penguin 399 wants to know, do we have a favorite scotch? I think, if Whiskey Crusaders was here, he could tell them.
That Redbreast,
What was
12
it?
year.
Green spot? Yellow spot?
That's an
that
Irish.
Redbreast.
That's Irish.
Redbreast 15 is Irish. So that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. Dag nabbit.
There was a thing. There was one.
I've got some Japanese whiskey that
And
I
I
like
said-
now.
I said
Nika from the bottle. Nika from the barrel. Sorry.
But that's Japanese.
I know, but that's one of my Japanese favorites.
That I like that. Was it Glenfiddich or Glenlivet? Glenfiddich.
Glenfiddich.
That was the bourbon barrel reserve. That one was a really good one.
Mine is Octomore. No, it's not. Come on.
Yes, Joseph Brazo. We liked Glenfiddich. Yes, Glenfiddich, the bourbon barrel reserve.
Yeah. Redbreast
yeah.
12 cask strength. Yes, Kilco. Redbreast 12 cask strength.
I like the 15 also.
For Irish. For sure. It was a really good.
Yes.
Yes. The Teeling, I think we had that. I'm pretty sure. That was good. We have the Glenfiddich 14. Eric is telling us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to be reminded. I remember. See, the problem is we drink, and then I don't remember because I don't write it down. We need to write it down, and we need to have a
journal.
An exploration.
I mean, there
journal.
is-
That sounds weird.
There is video evidence of it,
Somewhere.
but who has the time?
Shoot, this
Who
is
has the
bad.
You all need to tell us what we like. Because if it's outside
We're
of
relying
bourbon,
on you.
if it's outside of bourbon,
No, we've tried things though that we've been like, oh, there've been more. It's been increasing a little bit lately. I would say we've been trying,
Mm-hmm.
but I also think it's because people have been giving us things that they think that we'll actually like instead of something that's like super peaty that they know we're not gonna like just to see our faces go. "Ugh."
yeah. Chris loves that we did the Raining Men when they emptied the bottle. Magnificent bastards. Thank you. I don't know if we did it for this one. It's Raining Men.
This is the last
bites
one.
the dust. Hallelujah. Bites the dust. Oh, it's like a mashup.
It's a mashup.
It's a mashup. That
It's
does
the
not
monster
stay.
mash.
It's the monster mash.
We're not there yet.
They did the mash.
No.
It was a graveyard smash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Sorry, I got that out of order. Wow. Wow.
At least you're pretty.
Okay.
All right.
Well, do want to say, because it was mentioned earlier when Whiskey and the Six, I don't know if you're still in here, but Whiskey and Six said, looking forward to your 10 bourbons to try before you die. That is a series that he started that he spread out to the Whiskey Tube community and people like Eric Waite, Eric Waite's Whiskey Studies, Scotch Test Dummies, Mash and Drum, Jason from the Mash and Drum, some others. I'm sorry if I'm
Glenn.
forgetting. I have nothing in my glass.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Overtime now. It's getting real.
And then, I was like, wow, that's a really good idea for a topic. I messaged him just to say like, hey, congrats. I think that's an awesome topic idea. And he was like, well, hey, do you all want to do one? And we're like, yeah, man, let's do one. So we're currently cultivating our list for 10 whiskeys to try before you die. That will be a episode coming out probably in the next couple of weeks. There are some parameters. We'll deal with that in the video. But that's what we're up to. That's what we're thinking about.
Be on the lookout for that.
Be on the lookout.
All right. Well, I think we've hit our...
Yeah.
We're a little over time, and I think we're out of bottles that we killed all the bottles that we possibly can.
Yeah. There's no killing that Pikesville. There's just too much in there.
And then that Wathen's same story. There's still a couple
Same thing with
good...
the stag. I mean, that's stag.
That's stag. I mean, if we kill that, we won't be going to work tomorrow.
I mean, I kind of just want a little taste because it's tasty.
Okay.
Do you?
Sure.
I'm
a little taste because it's tasty.
I'm talking about just like that much.
Sure, that's fine with me.
I might have a little bit more.
See you, Chris.
Just that much.
Is there something going on tomorrow night? You need to Facebook message. Communicate via the phone.
Communicate via the
I didn't know that there was something tomorrow night. I knew you were here. I just didn't know. Anyways, phone things. Do it.
Yeah,
do it to it.
Send a smoke signal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was gonna go to the gym, so need to make.
I gotta work.
You gotta work late.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I gotta go. Keep doing my orange theories. Leanne Matthews says OBC tomorrow night. Be there. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe.
Did you say Mackie? It's
Matthews. That's what I said.
You said
I said
Mackie.
Matthews. I did not know about these OBC plans. Maybe I will stop by. You probably can't because you have to work.
I will be at work.
We'll take this conversation offline.
We'll take it offline.
Yes, we will. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. I think we hit almost 300 at one point.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
up
about
there.
300. Give us a thumbs up if you've liked this, everybody.
That would be nice.
It
makes us feel good.
Yeah, it does. One last time, whiskyambitions.com is where we live. Patreon.com is how we live. I like that.
It's how we live. No, well, it's not.
Whiskyambitions.com is where we live. Patreon.com is how we live. And
that's kind of true.
Yeah, it is. Click
yeah.
up here to subscribe. Click one of these to go to another video.
That's not how...
If you're watching it live, you're like, there's nothing there because I annotate it later.
I'm like, there's nothing there.
I know. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you all. Until next time, drink more bourbon.